Hey friends, welcome back to Rita Talks. I'm Rita, and on this YouTube channel, I just share some of the thoughts, ideas that I've been thinking about, some of the things that have been going on in my life. And today is my first day back from uh, traveling. So, as I mentioned in my previous video, I went to Portugal with my parents and my kid sister, and then I went home to Morocco, so we all went together. And yeah, it's been 2 weeks since that last video, and I don't know, just kind of happy to be back and to be able to, like, I'm super grateful to have all of these opportunities in my life, to have my family in my life, despite all of our differences and disagreements and stuff like this. I love them very much, and I'm super grateful to have them in my life. I'm also grateful to be back here because this is a place where basically all of my habits are built around my gym habits, my workout habits, my anything habit, my work habits. So kind of happy to be back. Honestly, I've been kind of reflecting a lot over the past 2 weeks about different things in my life and questioning lots of parts in my life, because obviously every time I'm with my family, like those old scripts from how I grew up, it's as if they come back right back into motion, and then basically it's so different from the life that I did here. Not in terms of, it's just in terms of ways of approaching life, and I forget basically how different things are in terms of mindsets from where I grew up. And so it's always quite tough for me to be around I mean, not in that sense, but basically it's always quite challenging to be back around that kind of mindset and quite like traditional view of life, that because I've moved so far past that I forget that exists, and that can apply to me when I'm there, and that I have to somewhat abide by those rules, which is why it's kind of challenging. But the way that I see it is that it's a good way for me to continue questioning the things that I do and my way of living, just to make sure that basically I'm aligned with the person that I want to become, and that my environment is aligned with that. So yeah, just been thinking a lot. I've been reading quite a bit. I think I finished like 2 or 3 books while I was there, which was cool. Just started reading a few more books. Actually, I just started reading 1 hour ago this book called The Surrender Experiment by Michael A. Singer. And the reason that I started reading this book is that every time I come back from spending long, like extended periods of time with my family, I need like a period to recenter myself, um, to reconnect with myself, because it's so easy to get lost in the noise of other people being around me, especially people have who are as influential as my family is on my life, because I care about them a lot. So they have lots of influence. Like when they say something, I truly try to understand and see how it applies. And so when we have such different mindsets, it's generally an effort to keep on reassessing each of the situations from scratch, just to make sure that I'm not completely delusional, and like make sure that I'm not crazy in some sense. And with that comes, all of the doubts and I don't know, insecurities of me growing up and me being in that environment. It just all surfaces back again. I think over the years I've learned to deal with it better. I'm learning to just be like, I've learned to, recognize when I'm not comfortable and just be firm. Like, basically be firm on the things that matter, but not make a big fuss of the things that don't matter. And so through all of this self-knowledge, self-discovery journey, I think I'm becoming better at handling these situations, but that does not mean that they do not take a toll, to be honest. But honestly, I think it's 100% worth it, because these are people I really care about, and despite all of our ideological differences that are probably rooted in our environments, you know, it's still super important for me to spend time with them, and I don't know, just take a step back, which allows me hopefully to come back. So yeah, I've been like really questioning my beliefs, questioning my thinking, questioning my hopes and dreams, and like questioning like, what do I want out of this life? Like from a romantic perspective, from a career perspective, all of this stuff. And so yeah, like given that I've just come back, I've not had the time to just, settle back into spending time with myself, which I very much enjoy. So basically, I just saw a quote earlier about surrendering, and then I remembered this book, The Surrender Experiment, and I just thought, oh, that's probably the right book for me, the right next book for me to read, because most of the books that I've been reading lately have been like tactical books. Like I finished reading Effortless by Greg McKeown, finished reading Stealing Fire by Steven Kotler, finished reading Essentialism by also Greg McKeown. Just, practical productivity books. I'm currently reading The Little Book of Talent by Daniel Coyle. I'm also reading The Right Kind of Wrong by Amy C. Edmondson. So I think all of these books are quite helpful, but I think I have too many of them ongoing, so I think I needed some kind of spiritual book to help me make peace with the things that are beyond my control, because I noticed myself over the past few days ruminating on, different things, and I know that that's not helpful, but I think usually when this kind of stuff happens, I just need a reminder, usually in the form of content, so a book, usually, to maybe help me center myself again and connect with my deeper self to some extent. So yeah, also I think the fact that today I'm a bit sleep deprived does not help, which probably also impacts my mood and just my overall energy level, which kind of goes without saying. But anyway, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if that's the right expression to use. But it feels good to be talking to you all. This is something that I missed actually a lot when I was away, is just being able to talk about whatever is going on in my mind out loud. That's something that I really, really value, and that I think somewhat allows me to process things, which I've not been really able to do. But yeah, I love how honest I'm learning to be on this channel, on this medium. Hopefully, over time, I will be more transparent, more honest about my life, because obviously there are things that are still hard for me to talk about, but maybe over time I'll be comfortable enough to talk about them on this channel. But yeah, just super all, overall super grateful for generally everything in my life. While I was with my family, I really tried to enjoy every moment. Just spend that time and be present with them. That's really important for me, especially like with my parents, with my grandma, with my sisters. Just the little moments. I really value those moments, and just super grateful for these people in my life. And yeah, just gratitude. I mean, I'm not just saying it because I'm trying to somewhat, you know, oh, gratitude practice, whatever. I'm genuinely super grateful. Like, I love them so much. But yeah, I'm back here. Super grateful to also be here, and to be able to film this video and reconnect with myself to some extent, if only for a few days, because I will be visiting my sister again this weekend in Paris. But yeah, this will be good, and then I might have a slightly longer period of me time after that. So so yeah, just super happy to be back. Looking forward to just you know, learning, growing, and I don't know, working on things that I care about and giving them my best. And yeah, just continuing with my habits and keep reinforcing the habits and the inputs that I care about. That's what's important to me. So so yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about for today. Thanks a lot for tuning in. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day, night, whichever time of day it is where you are right now. You can click here to watch my previous video on this channel, or you can click here to watch my latest video on the channel overall. Thanks again for tuning in. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day, or night time of day. I'm sorry. And let me say that again. Thanks again for tuning in. I hope you have a fantastic rest of day, night, whichever time of day it is where you are right now. Bye for now, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye.